Hi beautiful people, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Fena Flavia K and I'm a Ugandan YouTuber based in Canada. On this channel, I post videos about life in Canada as a new immigrant and also lifestyle videos. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting this channel. For the newcomers, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you are notified every single time I post a video on this channel, and that is going to be every Saturday, 10 a.m. East African time. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. So as you can tell by the title of the video, today we're going to be talking about my 5 tips for all newcomers that are relocating to Canada. I'll do a countdown from 5 to 1. So my number 5 is going to be comparison kills. As a newcomer, you're going to get to Canada. First of all, you're going to be pressured. You're going to be on pressure of, oh my God, I want to have this. It has been my dream to. Obviously, by the time someone is like moving to Canada, it's their dream. You've got on your dream, you're now in Canada, and then when you reach here, you meet some people and then you start comparing. What I would like to tell you guys is that everyone's immigration story and journey is different. And if you are going to set yourself to look at another person's journey and get whatever is in their journey and put it into your life and your journey, trust me, you're going to be setting yourself up for a mental breakdown. I'll give an example. From one would be finding jobs. So some people say you should start, like when you come to Canada, you should start off with a starter job, and then others say wait, be patient until you get like a job that is in your line of study or a job of your dreams or whatever kind of job that is in your dream like industry to work in, right? So what I would say is just go with what your gut says. Don't compare. Yes, I'm going to tell you right now that okay, fine, like even the people around you would tell you things like, oh, you know what, get a starter job, get used to Canada, and then get the dream job that you want. It's all up to you. Don't limit yourself because of other people, and also don't let other people's fears try to rub off on you. If you feel that you have the patience to wait, or if you feel like you don't want to get a starter job and you just want to dive right into the industry that you studied, then so do it. Advice number 4 is going to be monitor your mental health. Moving from Uganda to Canada is going to be so exciting for you for the first weeks or for a couple of months. And then when you settle in and now you are done with all the excitement, during the winter, which is the longest season in Canada, we have shorter day and then longer nights. So your shift starts in the morning, like at 6. At 6, in some areas in Canada, it's dark. And then it ends at around 5. Still at 5, it's dark. So you go to work in the dark and still come back in the dark. You don't really get the chance to see the day and all that. So that has a very great effect on your mental health in this way. You're not getting enough sunlight. So my advice would be that you get at least vitamin D supplements in addition to also some bit of magnesium. Vitamin D will help you with the depression, and also it will help you health-wise because you're spending almost like 5 months in the winter without sunlight. This is the only way your body is going to try to adapt to. It's the only way your body is going to be healthy. I'll tell you this, guys, winter blues are so real. So monitor your mental health. If you realize that you're having some kind of depression and all, find someone to talk to. Also, it may be a little bit hard for you to make friends in the start. So when you realize that you're starting to feel a little bit homesick and also starting to feel lonely, what I would say is utilize the stuff that you're given at work. That is things like gym membership, things like therapy and all that. Some places of work give them as a complimentary for working with them, so try to utilize those things. Others give massage, you can go to a spa and all that. So When you start working, try to do that, because after the whole excitement of banange, guys, mponye Kampala, trust me, depression is going to kick in a way, and it's so real. Everyone can bear me witness. Also, try to enjoy life, try to explore like your city. Yes, you may not have friends, you may not have people to hang out with, but once in a while, if you have a car, drive to a place. If you don't have a car, get a bus to somewhere, like go to somewhere that is like a social place. Those that go to bars, you can go to a bar, you can go to a restaurant. Treat yourself, explore your city on your days off. It's going to help you network. You're going to be able to like meet people, to meet friends, to meet, like, I mean, you'll meet people who initially, I mean, with time, they'll become your friends. For the networking part, if you join like WhatsApp groups that are for Ugandans living in Canada, those are the one. I think every province has like a group, a WhatsApp group for that. I know of none because I belong to none. But what I would say is, if you have one of those, you can attend some of the like the parties they host, or the get-togethers they tend to host, because that is going to help you with your mental health. Have a fallback plan. Have a plan A, B, and C, just in case like you're like, okay, fine, when I get to Canada, this is what I'm going to do. I will do this, and then I'll do that, and then I'll do that, and then doesn't, let me say, something just doesn't turn out the way it's supposed to turn out. You have a plan B. Now you get into the plan B and be like, okay, fine, so plan B goes like this. This is the script. It's this, this, and this, and this. And then let me say that is not working out. You jump onto plan C. So even also life is not as we plan it. Sometimes you may plan things in a certain way, and then they don't turn out a certain way. So having a plan, like having a fallback plan, is going to help you greatly with settling here. Like as a bonus advice is, we should all be security cautious. I'll tell you this. When we leave Uganda, you know, Uganda, like we have Bachifesi and all those kinds of people. So we tend to be a little bit security conscious. We're like, my phone, when you're in town, your phone, you're like pressing it and all, like it's in your handbag, you're like, they shouldn't like grab my phone and all that. Come with that same mentality here, because in some very big cities here in Canada, such things happen. We also have creeps on the loose here. We have people that just break into people's cars. And then I've seen, I actually didn't know about the whole phone grabbing and all, but besides the whole phone, actually phone grabbing is not really common here. But then also, like when you move into your apartment or your room or whatever you're going, or wherever you're going to be staying, be security conscious. When you leave your home, lock it. When you come back, lock it. Don't sleep with doors open because they told you that in Canada there is security. No. We're all human, guys, and for me, I would say for the time I've been here, I've just realized that we are all the same. But first, like those funny creeps, like I tell here, it's even like something different because we have like those homeless people. They are the chiefs you have here. You'll find them guys drunk, weird. They're the ones that come low key, trying to open people's houses. We have people that deliver like packages and all. I don't know if you guys have been seeing these videos on social media where, like, let me say someone comes to deliver a package. I'll not mention any company or anything, and then instead of them, like, because usually they bring the package and then just drop it and take a picture, and then you get an email. And then when you get an email about it, like, that's it. They're not supposed to touch any doorknob or something. But we have seen people with door cameras showing that these people that deliver food, groceries, and packages try to like get in. But because they lock their doors, these people don't manage to get in. You get? So guys, the creeps are also here. So that security consciousness that you have from back home, carry it here too. Don't trust anyone. Don't leave your stuff unattended to at any point in life. Number 2, I'll say build your network. As a new immigrant, as a new temporary resident, as a new permanent resident that is coming from Uganda, you should build your network. First, as you are planning your travel here, try to look around and be like, okay, fine. Search yourself and see, do I have any friends in Canada? If you have friends in Canada, that's fine, because they're going to introduce you to other people. But also when they introduce you to those people, be smart. Try to network with those people, because those people don't know. You're going to try to make yourself a preferred, like you're going to try to develop meaningful relationships with these people, to become your friends. Because making friends, guys, in your 20s, in a new country where you've left most of your friends back home, it's so hard. So the only way you're going to do is, the moment your friends who are here or your relatives introduce you to like a group of people, keep your attitude, like leave your attitude back home. Leave your attitude, leave your how they call it, your introvertedness, leave it home. Come and try to socialize with people, network with them. They're going to tell you about you'll have small talks with them where they'll be talking about things like, oh yeah, at my office we're doing this and blah blah blah, and during these conversations they're going to ask you things like, oh yeah, so you moved from Uganda, how is it, what did you study back home, blah blah blah. Like, they might not even necessarily be Ugandan people, you get. And then as you are searching around, you may land yourself a job in one of those companies, because sometimes some companies here, they'll just advertise for the sake when they already have a preferred candidate. So the advantage of networking is making yourself that preferred candidate. Even on job postings, they'll be like, yeah, preferred candidate is highly like has higher chances of getting the job, you get. So you are going to be like, oh, by the way, when I went for this gathering, I met this person, they told me they worked here, let me shoot them an email. So you're going to send them an email, and they'll be like, oh yeah, and then you're going to be like, okay, fine, yeah, so I saw our job posting in your company and blah blah, and that's how you land yourself a job. You just never know. It may not be a Ugandan, it may not be a Kenyan, it may not be anyone from East Africa. Just network and everything will fall in place. When you leave the gatherings or the places you've gone to meet people and talk to them, take people's numbers, take people's contacts, update your LinkedIn. I think this is not the first time I'm talking about LinkedIn on this page, sorry, on this channel. So update your LinkedIn, make it look a little bit presentable. You never know, people are going to reach out to you, they'll text you and all that, and that's the only way you are going to find a way into the industry you want. Invite people over for coffee. After you are in these gatherings, invite them for coffee. Tell them, or be like, hi, yeah, we met here, do you mind if we go for a coffee? Because coffee here is a thing. Even though you don't take coffee, it's okay. Take tea. There's steep tea at Tim Hortons or wherever there's tea, you get. So number one is going to be research. From back home, we're used to being spoon-fed. Everyone tells you stuff, but here you're going to learn to fend for yourself in ways that are, in the right ways. You're going to fend for yourself. No one is going to spoon-feed you. Even at work, you're going to use Google. Google is going to become your friend. YouTube will become your friend, and also your workmates are going to become your friend. Because the only way you're going to research is when you Google something, or when you watch some videos on YouTube, or when you ask people at work. You're going to get into a working industry. Even though it's not work, it could be even though you're at school, you're going to ask your fellow students and the people that you work with. You're going to ask them things about, let me say, the bus system, the transport system, how some things are done, how there's no shame in not knowing. Open up to people and let them help you. Or you can move mountains with information. So that's something that you should note and remember. Information is power. So those are my tips for newcomers that are coming to Canada. I'll see you in my next video. Ciao.
Everything makes total sense when you're next to, when you're next to, when you're